Shut up and take my money.
All right guys, so we are back at the new beach house rental, small apartment thing. We're gonna be doing some fishing for a while here, and then this is our last night. So this is gonna be the last footage probably that you guys will see of the trip, unless I get some footage of the flight or anything home back on the way back. So we're still on the quest to catch dinner. We actually caught that really nice fish earlier, that black margate. Like I said, that was apparently, I know nothing about these fish until I caught that, but apparently that was a really nice fish for that size, and that was like near the bigger end of how big those fish get. So we could have eaten that fish, but we really didn't have anywhere to put it. And we didn't have a fillet knife. Assuming we do have something back here and we catch something that's legal and big enough and is gonna taste good, we'll try and keep something, but it's probably not gonna happen. It could, but we don't know. Also, sunset's at 5:30. It's like 4 something, probably close to 4:30 by now. So we might only have a couple hours of fish, and even if we even make it a couple hours, because this is all the shrimp we have left. We use a bunch of it at that one pier. And so after we run out of bait, we're probably done, because I didn't get another one since this is our last day. So we'll try and catch a few fish here. I'm sure we will, but I don't know if we'll catch anything, you know, like the speckled trout we caught yesterday or anything big enough to eat. But, you know, we'll just see what happens. I might rig up this pole. This pole has a lure. Lures haven't been doing so well around here. I've only tried one lure though. But assuming, you know, the bite's good right now and I can make my bait last, I might just throw out 2 poles on this setup and we should be catching tons of fish. Hopefully they're not all saltwater cats, but like I said, I'll take what I can get, because these are the last fish that I'm gonna be catching down here in Florida. Finally got one. Oh, this actually feels good. Oh no! This is right after we lost that big fish. I rigged up 3 poles and we got that big fish on that. That was a nice fish though. I mean, I never did see it, but it was pulling line, and I couldn't end up, I was worried that it would go to that pole and get snagged, and apparently it did. I couldn't see the line, so. Looks like we lost whatever fish is on here. Yeah, so that's kind of where we're at right now. We only had that one fish, but it was nice. And it looks like the spot today is out that way in the shallows. We haven't got one single bite out in the middle, where yesterday we were spanking them. So I might put all 3 poles, you know, just out to that right side. I've been seeing some fish swimming through here. Not exactly sure what they are. I was hoping they were like redfish or something, but I couldn't really see. Had we landed that fish, that probably could have been the dinner fish we've been looking for all trip. I don't know what it was, like I said, but it may have been a big saltwater cat. Could also have been a big speckled trout, or maybe even like a redfish or something. Whatever it was, it's pretty unfortunate that we lost that. And the bait's not staying on the hook. I'm having the same problem I had at the pier the other day, or at the pier earlier. Looks like this one's getting hit though. Really thought we'd be smacking them tonight, especially since we were prepared, and we were here yesterday and did stuff, knew what to do. Bite's not as good today, I don't know why. This is the last night, like I said, so, you know, maybe I'll do some sort of recap of what we've done so far. We've done a lot of stuff, so we got to see a lot of things, fish a lot of places, catch a bunch of different kinds of fish. I'm grateful for the opportunity to have caught all these fish, because back home you don't get any opportunities like this. It's the same cold water fish, and I just love the kind of fishing where you can go somewhere and you never know what you're gonna catch and just cast out in the water, you know, with shrimp and catch anything. For some reason, I can't hook these fish right now, which is making me think that it's either the hook or I don't really know what else it would be. I've got big hooks on, I got small hooks on. Anyway, like I was saying, you know, we've caught probably near a dozen species of fish this trip. We got to see some really cool and crazy things. There's one. Got him. He's small, like real small. Okay, well, there's a croaker we can use for live bait on one of these rods. I'm gonna try throwing him out there, but I think that's what's been biting. Oh, no. Don't go anywhere. We need you. Actually, what I'm gonna do is keep the shrimp on this pole and move him to the pole with the bigger hook. But like I said, it's been a great trip. I haven't caught all the fish I wanted to. There's still a few fish that I really wanted to catch. Looks like I'm already getting another one. But for me to catch as many as I did, you know, that says a lot. Got that one as well, or I did. No, he's on there too. Looks like we found where all the croaker went. Maybe I'll try rigging these guys up on 2 rods. We'll see. No. All right, there's live rig number 1. Why did that not cast very far? Live rig number 1. We got to put shrimp on this one and then put this guy on this one right here. There's no way the camera does this justice. Crazy how none of these rods are getting hit. They haven't been out super long, but still. It's like the only other fish we really got besides those 2 croakers was that one big one we lost. We'll never know what it was or how big it was, but it was, I'm sure it was an eating size fish. Felt bigger than any of the other fish I caught off this dock. That's a shame. That's the one I wish I had back. Or one of the ones I had hooked on that pier a few days ago. On that bridge, I should say. Something hammered this and almost pulled my pole in the water. I don't know what it was. He's still there. Doesn't feel big. Saltwater cat. That figures. There he goes. It could be our last fish of the trip. Bird guy just jumped right over here. He saw me catch a fish and wanted one. I don't know if you can see Timmy the bird over here. Hey bro, that's my pole. Do you have anything to say for yourself? Timmy! Walk the plank. You can do it. Jeez! I'm gonna leave my poles out for a couple more minutes and then it is officially see you later Florida already. Sad, the trip, you know, it was one of those trips that felt like it lasted for an eternity and yet feels like we just got here. So it was a great week, great 8 days, technically 7. We accomplished a lot of stuff here and I'm glad to finally cross this trip off my list. I've been waiting for this trip really for years and I never really thought I'd have the chance to go back, but hopefully you guys enjoyed a lot of the footage you got to see. I worked hard to make that happen. I really tried. Going into new areas, not really knowing what I'm doing, I just relied on instinct and locals to help me out pretty much. And some stuff I've learned about Florida through watching other YouTubers. But some of the big takeaways we learned are that Florida is a state, in my opinion, that has very few imperfections. I would say hurricanes are probably the biggest one. Other than that, for the most part, it really is a paradise. The other takeaway is that shrimp is the deal. And we saw a lot of people fishing who were locals and For the first part of the trip, I saw a lot of people fishing who weren't catching anything. So for me to be fortunate enough to catch fish every day, and not just one or two, but you know, usually I caught about, my average was like half a dozen to a dozen a day, I would say, somewhere in there. So I'd have to go over the footage. I didn't record every fish I caught, but I recorded all the ones that really mattered and all the ones that were important. Then we got to see so many animals. We got to see dolphins, alligators, lizards, turtles, tortoises, I even saw a manatee. That was insane. And we got almost all that stuff on video, but you know, it's just, we really got to do about as much as we wanted to. And obviously there's no such thing as spending enough time here, but like I said, I feel a lot better. I can sleep a lot better at night knowing that we got to go down here and do this and catch all these fish and just have a great time. This is probably one of the highlights of 2021 for me. And we had a big highlight reel this year in some respects. So see you later, Florida. It was great. You might see some more footage at the airport tomorrow, or if I catch another fish right now, which is not likely considering the last two poles I have set up have a live rig on there, and that hasn't been doing so well today. But if you guys enjoyed this series and all the work put into it, all the different stuff, we fished all over the place, freshwater, saltwater, brackish water, international waterways, beaches, piers, docks, all kinds of things. So if you enjoyed all that stuff, if you enjoyed the scenery, if you enjoyed whatever montages I put into this, which hopefully I got enough scenic shots to do multiple montages, because I love doing that. If you guys enjoyed all of this series, make sure to go down there, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm really hoping that this is a series that pushes my channel out and attracts a bigger audience, because I feel like a lot of people would enjoy these videos of our adventures home and abroad. So if you enjoyed any part of this video, comment your favorite part of the video, your favorite part of what happened during the series, what you thought was funniest, what you thought was craziest, what you want to see again. Just let me know, drop something down in the comments. I read them all, I respond to them all. So anyways, guys, if you enjoyed these videos, I appreciate it. I'm not gonna say that anything for the rest of this year at the very least is going to top this, but I really hope you guys enjoyed these videos, and if you did, you know, I appreciate it a lot. So go down there, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Join the channel and become part of the O-Fishal army so we can get to monetization eventually and then do bigger things after that, because that's something I want to do. And without your guys' help, I can't do that. So like I said, plenty of things I feel like I could pick out of these videos that were great moments, but I'll let you guys decide for yourself. Thanks for watching. See you guys on the next one. Peace.
Shut up and take my money.